Hello, I hope that you're having a nice day, and in today's video we will be talking about using informal and formal styles of writing. Do you know what do we have to take into consideration when we are writing? The first thing that you have to take into consideration is the writing process, because this will serve as a guide for your composition. The first stage that we have is pre-writing. The second one is drafting. The third one is revising. Then we have editing. Then we have evaluating. And finally, we have the publishing part. Pre-writing includes thinking about the topic, taking notes, looking for information, doing some brainstorming, doing the outline, interviewing people if it is necessary, doing some research in libraries or in the internet. When you do the draft, you put the ideas that you have from the pre-writing stage into sentences and you start to connect your ideas. Here you do not take care of the details and the spelling and grammar, but you take into consideration putting your ideas into sentences and giving the format of the composition. In this stage, you make each sentence as concise and accurate as possible. Also, you start supporting your ideas with quotations or with data. Here you have to check things such as grammar, mechanics, spelling, and the format of your writing. Here we will evaluate if our writing follows all the specifications that our teacher gave us regarding structure, amount of words, the space, and among others. The last stage, which is polishing, is where we print our work and made it public, or we gave it to our professor. We have to take into consideration our audience. We have to know if we are writing for a friend, for our parents, for our teacher, for another classmates, for something institutional, or for high school. And we have to be aware of the purpose of what we are writing. Are we writing to convince people about something, to inform them, to tell a story? These two aspects go along because we have to know in which context we are writing or for what context we are writing. Because if it is something very formal, about technology, about something very specific, we have to use certain language or some kind of language which is more formal. But if we are writing for a friend or a family member or our boyfriend or girlfriend, the language can be a little bit more informal. We have two main writing styles. The first one is the formal style, that it can be used for business, legal purposes, or academic purposes. It has a serious tone. This means that the way we write has to be really formal, and it doesn't use slang. And also we have the informal style, which is used for personal purposes. For example, when you are writing a text message for your friends, it can use an emotional tone and it can use slang as well. Formal writing. We have four main types of formal writing. The first one is expository, that is when you want to show something. Then we have persuasive, that is when you want to convince someone about a specific position. Then we have descriptive, that is when you describe or explain a topic. And the last one is narrative, that is when you write a poem, when you write drama, or when you write a story or a short story. Informal writing. We have also some types of informal writing. We have online communication. For example, when you text a friend via WhatsApp. We have free writing and creative informal writing, that is when you write about anything you want and you don't have any specifications. So it can be something real, it can be something that you imagine. It doesn't matter how many words the writing has. It's up to you, whatever you want to write. We have also personal publications, that is, for example, when you make a post in Facebook about anything you want. And we have impromptu reportage, that is that you have to report or talk about something, but you cannot do any research, so you made it from what you have already known about the topic. So let's do a little bit of practice. So what type of writing do you use the most, and which kind of writing do you enjoy the most? Please leave a comment in the box below so I can read your responses. If you want to practice a little bit more, or if you want to develop your writing skills, I highly recommend you to visit this page. It is called Learn English from the British Council, and it has a lot of practice that goes from the basic level to the most advanced level. So it will be very useful if you want to look at it and practice a little bit more. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one.